This is the 8th win for India against Pakistan in T20 World Cups. This isn't a rivalry, guys. This is just war with clowns. Ishan Kishan in today's game, I tell you, more than the number of runs he scored, 77 of 40. It was the audacity with which he scored. He literally outbatted Pakistan in power play itself. It was a very difficult pitch to bat, a spin friendly deck which gets slower with time. And the way he accumulated those runs with so much of awe and power. Man, the authority top notch. Within the first 10 overs, Pakistan already knew that India have had enough. And now, even if they start to rotate the strike and accumulate the runs, they'll still have more than 160 or 170 on the board, which is very difficult on this track. This kind of reminded me of the 2011 World Cup semi final where Virendra Sehwag scores 38 in no time. The rest of the Indian batters struggled that match. However, with the start that Sehwag gave, all the other batters had time to settle down. Sachin had time to settle down, and India went on to have a 260 odd respectable total. And they eventually defended that. So this Kishan knock took me back to that Sehwag knock in 2011 semi-finals. The sheer audacity when all the other batters from both the teams had struggled. We have to realize the importance of Shivam Dube in the T20 side. He has been an asset for Team India from the last 2 years. In the T20 World Cup finals in 2024, he scored 27 of 16 with 3 fours and 1 6. In the Asia Cup final last year, while chasing, he walked into bat at 77 for 4, scored 33 of 22 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. And in this game, he scored a very important cameo of 27 of 17 with 3 fours and 1 6. All these cameos don't exactly make it to the headlines, but without those, the headlines would have been completely different. So we need to start respecting Shivam Dube. He is one of the most important players of this T20 setup of Team India. Gautam Gambhir is Chanakya, man. He's very chalak. He's very street smart as a coach. I do have mixed opinions on him. I've always criticized him for his selection in tests and ODIs, but in T20 he's a genius. And of course, India do have that strength, they do have the players, but him along with Suryakumar Yadav, they have gelled so beautifully. Out of those 20 overs, there were 6 spinners who bowled for Pakistan. 18 of those 20 overs were bowled by spinners. I was wondering, India only have 3 spinners. Should they have dropped Rinku and brought in Washington Sundar? But then it was like too many cooks spoiled the food. That's what happened with Pakistan, and that's how Ishan Kishan capitalized. But India's case, they went with just 3 frontline mainstream spinners, Axar Patel, Varun Chakravarthy, Kuldeep Yadav. They had immense belief in them. India knew that they did not do anything special to defeat this side of Pakistan. Sorry, but yeah, they did not have to do anything special because they knew that they just had to stick to their basics. So they did not panic. They did not go for an extra spinner. It's kind of funny, we consider these Pakistanis as our rivals. It is very, very painful, man. They just don't have a chance against us. Even our part-time spinner like Tilak Verma is taking wickets, So it was a very good call by Gautam Gambhir not to go with an extra spinner. Just 3 frontline spinners, and Tilak Verma was more than enough to rattle and to dismantle this batting lineup of Pakistan. The funniest thing for me, however, was all the hype was around Varun Chakravarthy, Kuldeep Yadav, Axar Patel coming into bowl and dismantling Pakistan. But even before they started bowling, even before the spinners came into action, Pakistan had already lost the game, to be honest. They lost 3 wickets in the first 2 overs itself. The great Jasprit Bumrah, I tell you, sir, Jasprit Bumrah, you are the greatest of all time. I am proud to be born in the era where you are our frontline pacer in all formats. Irrespective of format, irrespective of tournament, you have always stepped up. It's impossible for any cricket fan in the world to dislike you. You are truly the GOAT. One non-cricketing aspect of today's game that I liked a lot was how Rohit Sharma was present in the game, in the stadium, because he is the brand ambassador of the T20 World Cup that's happening, and he always brings in a lot of positive energy. No doubt about that. He's a very sportive guy. Same thing during Women's World Cup. He was there in the finals along with Tendulkar. And today he's there here watching the match. It's good to see a senior pro who's won the T20 World Cup twice before to be there. Rubbing shoulders with him before the match, the youngsters are going to be immensely confident as well. He's always a positive energy. I'm not going to stress too much about Abhishek Sharma's failure. Maybe it was law of averages that was catching up to him. He's got out on a few ducks recently, say 4 ducks in the last 6 innings. But I would take that. He's that Chris Gale, Shane Watson kind of a player. If he gets going, then he'll win the match all by his own. And then if he doesn't, then it's one bad day. We can just consider like that. So I'm not going to be too harsh on him. And even I'm not going to be too harsh on Tilak Verma as well. Coming from India to Sri Lanka, the travel period, and most importantly, the change in surface. And hence, I would say quite a few batters had a very off day. Hardik Pandya shot selection, man. He's kind of becoming the Desi version of Devil Brevis. He's getting out playing very rash shots. It's not something that you expect from a champion player like him. However, with the ball and his fielding, they have been top notch. But I want Hardik Pandya to step up in the coming days, especially as a batsman, because he has to put a price on his wicket. He has to make sure that he is there till the end. He'll have to select the bowlers that he's going to attack. So I'm expecting a lot from him in the coming days. And of course, our skipper Suryakumar, they are in good nick. They looked a bit scratchy, of course, but they will come back stronger. This is the 8th win for India against Pakistan in T20 World Cups, if you include the 2007 T20 World Cup Super Over as well. So this is the 8th win. The ODI World Cup also has a tally of 8 wins for us against them, and they have 0. So overall, it's 16 wins for us, and they have won just once. So 16-1. Mathematically, statistically, logically, this isn't a rivalry, guys. This is just war with clowns. This is just one-sided, boring rivalry. Should never consider these guys as our rivals because they have zero existence in the cricket world. So if we Indian fans don't consider them as rivals, then they wouldn't even have an existence. It's beneath our dignity to react to those clowns.